You have a dead dog in
Yes,
your car?
Yes, yes.
Where?
In my passenger seat. He's in a cooler.
This is a large girl, right? What's all in there, Trent? Another girl. Another girl? Yeah, that side.
Criminals can be real sleek when it comes to covering their tracks and hiding whatever evidence of their crime that might implicate them. But what happens when the police apprehend them by surprise?
More dogs. 3 dogs. Oh, Mountain Arrow. I think that's good enough. Oh, man.
These are times when cops surprise criminals hiding something very disturbing. To begin, let's look at the case of a man who chose to keep silent after finding the body of his own mother in her home because he had been in violation of the no contact order between them.
Did you hear us knocking before? Or were you knocked out?
No, I was sleeping in there.
Because I feel like you're f***ing with me. What the hell? What's the deal? So you're going to tell me you didn't know Mom was in there?
No.
What is there no contact order between you and Mom for?
You got into the dispute.
On May the 5th, 2023, officers were sent to an apartment to conduct a welfare check after a concerned woman reported that she had been unable to get in touch with her sister. Upon arriving at the house and seeing it in a seemingly deserted state, the officers went over to the neighbors to find out if they had seen anything suspicious happening at the woman's house, and as they interacted with them, the situation started getting more worrisome.
How you doing? Hey, doing good. How are you? All right, brother.
Have you seen Lainey recently?
The girl?
Yeah, next door neighbor.
Just the guys over there.
When's the last time you seen them?
Him, he usually walks up and down the road, but her, I haven't seen her in a while.
How long would a while be? Days, months?
Day or two.
Couple days.
Three
Yeah.
3 days or something like that.
When's the last time you seen the boys?
Yesterday.
Okay, so nobody today.
Mm-mm.
Have you heard any fighting, anything in the last 2 days? Any loud commotion?
I know it would be not abnormal for you to hear yelling and screaming coming from over there. So.
No.
Nothing.
He's only been there for like a few weeks because the tent wasn't there, and then the tent showed up, and then he was around. So
Right. Any commotions or anything in the last couple of days or
no,
before
like
then?
yelling or fighting or anything like that.
Nothing
here. They're pretty quiet for the most part, but
Okay.
the most I see out of the dude is just like sometimes he walks up and down the road. Today he was riding a bike, so
Do you know what color bike it was?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay. Was it just a bike or a tricycle?
Just like a full size like cycle bike almost.
Okay. Alrighty.
The woman's apartment was in a deplorable state, and it seemed like it hadn't been cleaned out for weeks. Even more concerning to the cops was the terrible smell oozing from inside. The nasty smell gave the officers a hunch that something was going on, and after a while of being at the house, a young man came out.
Did you hear us knocking before? Or were you knocked out?
No, I was sleeping in there.
I'm glad you woke up because you're about to come inside. We're looking for Mom. Have you seen her?
She's not around right now.
Do you know where she's at? Sister's asking for her. She's not in any trouble or anything like that.
I have no idea.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago,
Where'd she go?
she just went to the store and said she'd be back in a little while.
Is it abnormal for Mom to be gone for days at a time?
Sometimes.
Where does she usually go? Does she have a favorite place where she likes to go when she's not home?
Not that I know of.
Does she tell you anything out of the normal when last time you saw her?
No.
What happened the last time you guys were together?
She gave me a few cigarettes and a little bit of food and some hand soap to wash my hands. Told me I could come stay back here.
Okay. But you haven't seen Mom since then? When's the last time you text, called her, or anything like that? Okay.
When was the last time you saw Dad?
A week ago.
Do you know where he's staying at?
No. I heard that she might have called the cops on him.
Yeah, he got arrested the 25th of last month for trespassing.
Do you know who stays in the tent?
Well, that's what I was saying before she told me I can come in the house.
Oh, she told you you could come before she left?
Yeah.
Would it be alright if they just went inside to make sure she's not in there?
It's not my house.
Huh?
I can't tell you no.
Okay.
It's not my business.
But you stay here and it's your mom's house?
And we're looking for mom, so we just want to make sure mom's not stowed away in a closet or something. Dad didn't come back and retaliate for getting arrested or something like that.
338.
So, if you're not going to tell me yes or no, then we're just going to peek our head in there real quick and then we'll come back outside.
The man who managed to keep his act together all along began to act suspicious as soon as the officers mentioned that they were going to search the house. Once he led the officers to the back of the house and forced a door open, they immediately proceeded with the search and discovered something horrific.
I think if you shimmy it into the right, we could be able to just pull it out.
So he's the one that did it.
So push it into the right. Keep pushing it in. Now try to move it out. And then push it out. There you go. There we go. So are you sure mom's not in there?
I don't know. I just stayed in my room, stayed in the living room.
We're already in, so we're going to find out. So
I understand, sir.
So you're going to tell me you didn't know mom was in there?
No, sir.
Jennifer,
At this point, the man knew that he couldn't keep up with the lie any longer, so he gradually began to let the truth out.
do you swear to affirm that the statement you're about to give is the whole truth but nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
when we first got here and talked to you, you said you hadn't seen mom in how long?
A few days.
A few days. When is that the actual answer, or what is the answer you want to swear to? The last time you saw mom?
We were talking around the house here. I mean, yeah. I seen her riding a bike, and she gave me a few cigarettes and stuff and told me to stop back by the house later. And I came and stopped back by the house later, and we were talking and cleaning up the yard and cleaning up the house and everything. She told me I could stay inside, and that was a few days ago.
But you said that wasn't the truth, that you weren't supposed to be staying inside.
No.
Yes, when we talked to you over there, I said you're not supposed to be here. That's so.
No contact order,
Okay.
I believe.
Do you know if it's still active or no?
No, sir.
Okay.
I imagine it might. I don't know for sure. I figured if she told me I could come and stay with her, but I don't know.
Okay. What is there no contact order between you and mom for?
We got into the dispute. She said I slapped her, I punched her.
So battery?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's just-
Domestic stuff.
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you seen Dad?
This last week, I believe.
Okay. How did your conversation with Dad go the last time you saw him?
Bad.
Bad?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad?
How about between mom and dad? Did they talk?
The only thing I knew is she told, at that point in time when she got home, she told me and him both to leave, so I left and went walking somewhere, and he stayed away.
Do you know where Dad is at currently?
No, sir.
Do you know if dad has a job?
No, sir.
And you haven't talked to Dad since
That night, yes, sir.
that night? Okay. When I guess he got arrested
That's what I heard.
and you left, so you didn't get arrested.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I left
And then your and mom's relationship has been good as of late?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything different while you've been staying here?
70078 Home Boulevard, 70078 Home Boulevard, Crossing Millican, make contact with complaint reference.
Did that not raise any alarm to you?
She has not heard from her in a couple months.
Little.
Did you go and check?
I mean, I did kind of look in there. Let's see, I guess I should have, I don't have a cell phone or anything, I should have probably said something.
So you saw her in the position that she's currently in now.
Yes, sir.
So why did you tell us that mom wasn't there?
Yes.
You know better than me. I wasn't the one that did it, so.
Yes, sir.
Because
I smelt her before you ever even came outside, and you're telling me mom's not in there. And you know damn well that she was in there.
Yes, sir.
And you're lying to me.
So why wouldn't you just tell us the truth? We told you from the beginning we weren't there for you. We just wanted to make sure mom was good.
Yeah.
That's all. So what prompted you to lie to us?
Sorry to her.
And you, when you went in there and checked on her 2 days ago, did you know that she was deceased?
I couldn't say so. I wouldn't say no.
Okay. But was it apparently obvious to you that
Yes, sir.
somebody smelling like that wouldn't be somebody who wouldn't? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So why didn't you call law enforcement when you found her deceased? You don't know? Okay. Any idea why she is deceased?
No, sir.
What could have happened?
No, sir.
Okay.
The man was charged with failing to report to MICE or medical examiner and pleaded guilty. Much like this case, officers in the next case went into the home of a Vietnam veteran and discovered the body of his wife with multiple gunshot punctures in the hallway.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
She gone.
You got out of the bed and she was laying on the floor?
Where? So once crime scene gets here, then they're gonna go grab everything that maybe need to grab.
On May the 2nd, 2023, 75-year-old Vietnam veteran Charles Bradley called 911 and reported that he woke up from sleep to find his wife laying lifeless in the hallway of their home. When officers got there, the front door was answered by Charles, who broke down the moment he came face to face with them.
Sir, you come out with your hands up. Keep coming my way. Keep coming.
You have a weapon on you? No weapons? Come on out.
Talking to your people.
Okay,
I know.
come on out. Come on out.
Wait a minute. What have you talked to me? Not all
Here, I'm gonna talk to you. My name is Officer Wade, Tulsa Police. Will you walk my way?
I am.
Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers, and I'm gonna go over here to your wife.
Come on. Let's go right here.
A few officers made their way into the house and located the woman's body, while the others who remained outside immediately detained the man and questioned him afterwards.
Stand back here real quick. You got a wallet or anything on you?
I don't have anything on me.
Nothing on you? Where is your wallet at inside? ID and everything?
It's in. You're familiar with the bedroom, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the bed is here. The dresser is here. The top right drawer is where my wallet is.
Okay.
Now, I don't have my teeth in either. My teeth are in the bathroom. And my shoes are in there somewhere.
We'll get you a pair of shoes and some other stuff. But I can't touch anything because right now we're waiting on crime scene to get here. So once crime scene gets here, then they're gonna go grab everything that maybe need to grab. Okay?
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm gonna have you walk back to this gentleman's car back this way.
Him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything?
Ma'am?
She gone.
Hey, sir, I'm Officer McKenzie with Tulsa Police. What was your name, sir?
Chuck Bradley.
Mr. Bradley, I gotta read these to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. I gotta read these to you through and through first, okay?
Am I being arrested?
Just a second, sir.
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop at any time. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I'm sorry?
You wish to talk to us now, sir, about what happened tonight?
I can tell you what I know, yeah.
Okay. Give us just a second, okay? Do you remember what all happened tonight?
I really don't. Her phone alarm was going off. I was in bed asleep.
About what time?
Her alarm goes off at 4:30.
4:30, okay.
So I got up to tell her that her didn't turn her alarm off. She was not in the bed. So I started into the kitchen, figuring that when she is up, she's probably making coffee.
Say that last part again, sir.
She was not in the bed.
She wasn't in bed when. So you woke up when her alarm went off?
Yes, sir.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
And she was not in the bed.
Not in the bed.
Okay.
And so I got up to go tell her to turn off her alarm, and
What all do you need?
she was laying on the floor.
You got out of the bed and she was laying on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Where was she laying at when you found her?
Kind of in the hallway and kind of in the kitchen. She was in the
Okay, and what did you see?
blood.
Blood? Okay. Anything else that stood out to you there? You woke up. Did you get up to go to the bathroom, or what were you getting up? What were you getting up for?
I did go to the bathroom.
What did you get up for when the alarm went off?
I had to go pee. Well, when the alarm went off, I got up and I had to go pee, so I went to pee.
Did you use the bathroom?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
And so I went in there to tell her to turn her phone off, and she's laying there in the floor.
I understand it's very hard for you, sir. I'm not going to pretend to not be empathetic about what's going on today, sir. I'm very sorry for what you're going through, but we have to do our part and just look at what's going on, okay? So if you want to take a break for a second.
No.
Okay. All right.
There was blood all over the floor.
Uh-huh.
And there was looked like a slug laying there beside her on the floor in the hallway.
In the hallway?
And so I had to step over her to go turn her phone off. And she was not moving.
Okay.
She wouldn't answer any call that I asked of her. And so I went in there and turned her phone off. It's apparent that she was, because there was two brass casings in the bedroom, about, I don't know, maybe 10 feet away from her.
Okay. All right, sir.
And so while I had her phone there, after I turned off the alarm, I called you guys.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you sharing that with us, sir. I'm going to roll the window back up for you, okay? All right.
His version of what transpired kept changing, but the minute he uttered that he may have been the one who killed her, officers had to declare him the primary suspect and transported him to the station. Charles Bradley claims that he didn't know it was his wife when he fired his gun and pleaded not guilty to a first-degree murder charge. While he awaited trial, he posted a $70,000 bond and got released from jail. He was ordered to have a tracking device and observe curfew pending the trial date. Charles Bradley chose to maintain his stance on being innocent, whereas this woman, who locked away 19 malnourished dogs in her apartment, took full responsibility for her wrong action.
You got family coming to look after your dog?
No, they need to be seized.
3 dogs. All malnourished. Feces all over the floor.
On the 1st of July 2023, police officers went to a woman's home to check on her after she called 911 during an emotional breakdown with no idea that a simple welfare check would end up in a shocking discovery.
911, what's the address of your emergency? What's going on?
Need to get to the hospital.
Let me get this in for them and we'll get it started. And how old are you?
I'm 50.
Okay. And are you feeling violent at all?
No.
All right, and do you have access to any weapons?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm unprepared to go to the hospital.
Okay, that's good. We're going to get them headed that way. They just have these questions I have to ask, but
yeah.
You're all good, okay. Have you done anything to injure yourself?
No.
Okay. And do you have a history of mental health conditions?
Yeah. Yes, many years.
When the officers arrived at her residence, they met the caller named Sarah in tears. As the officers engaged her in conversation, they perceived a foul smell emitting from her body, making them suspect that there was more to her emotional breakdown.
You got family coming to look after your dog?
No, they need to be seized.
They need to be seized?
Yes. They're not being taken care of.
Dogs do you have?
19.
19?
Yes, sir.
And I got a guy coming down from Wyoming. 3 of them are his, and he's coming to get them.
Okay.
So I told him go by the sheriff's office, figure out where they were.
Can I have your permission to go inside your home and see what you got going on? Okay.
It's really bad, man. You're not going to breathe in there. There's turds and trash, and it's awful. Man. It's awful. It's just, humans don't live like that. That's all I gotta say, and I've known it, and I'm not stupid.
The cops went over to the house, but they had no idea that they were about to witness something that would leave them scarred for life.
Hey, cops!
I think that's good enough.
Nope. You need a bask. Oh my God.
Because the pups were terrified to step out, the officers were forced to go in and bring them out themselves. However, before entering the house, they made sure to properly shield themselves with nose masks. The masks came in handy, as the apartment was completely covered in dirt and feces.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Officers were puzzled as to why a person would choose to live in such filth, so they went to the woman for answers. Sarah told them that she had been a dog trainer, and her living condition began to deteriorate when her mental health hit rock bottom. Although her story was pitiful, the deputy informed Sarah that she had committed a serious crime and would have to face punishment.
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to press criminal charges upon you. Okay. From what I can observe within dogs, no dog should have to go through what them dogs go through. Them dogs would probably be better off, and some of them might not make it. They're in such conditions as so.
Sarah was charged with 9 counts of cruelty, for which she pled guilty. She served 60 days in jail, 12 months of probation, and was made to pay a $690 fine. Sarah undoubtedly put the pups through hell, but this shoplifter went overboard by stashing the body of her dead dog inside a cooler.
How dead the dead dog? Like how many days?
Like over a month. You have a dead dog in your car?
Yes.
Where?
In my passenger seat. He's in a cooler.
So gross, man. I'm not going to.
I was really close to my dog.
I get that.
On September the 23rd, 2023, police officers were dispatched to a location for a crime of shoplifting. Little did they know, however, that what they were about to discover was something more outrageous than stolen goods.
Hey, so I'm Officer Garmon, around Peace Farm, Rizzo Gears. The store called me and said you guys were shoplifting from inside.
That's not true.
No?
No, it's
they
not
provided
true.
your description.
I know, but if you call the manager, I literally...
Where's the other guy that was there just another guy right here? Hey, can you step out of the vehicle for me? It's probably him. Do you have ID on you?
No, but sorry, I'm just trying to find my keys real quick.
You haven't been in the store at all, you said?
No, sir.
But you're with them, right? You're in your car. You have ID on your... What's your name?
No, but I can give you my name.
What's your name?
It's Ivory, I-V-O-R-Y.
Ivory?
Yes.
What's your last name, Ivory?
Her, H-E-R-R.
H-E-R-R?
Yes, sir.
So you weren't stealing from in there? Just
No.
been going in and on. Why would they call us and tell us that?
They're probably talking about him, Josh.
Was he stealing stuff?
Probably, yeah, he's been cause so I just recently lost my house, which is right in this, neighborhood right behind her, right? And they both have been kind of staying in my car with me, but I've been kind of fed up with both of them, so I've been kicking both of them out. And I found Josh out here yesterday, passed out right there. And
Josh?
Yeah, and he's definitely been. I know he's been stealing from here because he told me that it happened, but I don't know about this morning.
Well, they said it just happened just now. You've been in and out of there today a couple times.
Yeah, who has?
So you and him, they described you two.
I literally went in and went to the bathroom one time, and that was not even very super recently.
Okay, what's that?
What?
Okay, so you think
I'm not sure.
Looks like a pipe. Any other drugs or any other paraphernalia in the car?
No, but that's not mine, and...
Well, did he drop it when he was getting in the car?
Maybe.
Is there any to the car? Whose car is this?
This is my car.
Can I search it?
No offense, just
Have you ever been arrested before?
Yeah, I've been arrested before. Most recently, I had a traffic ticket that I didn't pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it? Just for a warrant on a traffic ticket?
Total?
Yes.
Oh no. Like a few years back, maybe like 2016, I got arrested like in Round Rock for like some. It wasn't even my stuff, but yeah, there were like charges. But yeah, I got it all dropped.
The pipe next to the car and the lady's sketchy behavior raised more suspicion of the group, and when they were questioned, she tried to pin it all on the others.
So who's Edie?
So both of them, they were my friends, but I lost my house recently. I had both of them staying with me, and it was just like a at my house. I don't have it anymore because I just lost it, right? But it's right here in this Chisholm Valley neighborhood, like literally right behind
So
here.
where are you guys staying now?
Well, we're not really. I mean, I just lost the house, so I guess we're kind of just like I don't know. We're not really staying anywhere. He has been like sleeping outside and stuff because I keep kicking him out of my car. It's been a problem like throughout the whole thing where like I've been taking care of them basically, and like they don't take care of me back. So I've been like I kicked him out, and I just came out, and he was outside here. And just as him was in the car, and he was outside, and then y'all pulled up.
So you paid $35 cash for that, and what was the story on the candy?
I was just eating it.
You were just eating it. Did you have it before or after you went into the store? So you stole it from the store. Is there anything else that you took without paying for from the store? The other bag of candy? Do you have money to pay for those items?
Not anymore.
Because you used all the money to pay for the health stuff.
Why'd you lose your house?
Well, so I had a boyfriend who he died, and he didn't have me in the will, so the parents came and took it. But you know, I was living there for like a year
For
after.
free or something? Or
Well, yeah.
anything illegal in the car?
No.
When's the last time you used any kind?
It had to be like around the time it was getting like dark outside yesterday.
So you used last night.
Well, I mean, sort of. I mean, it wasn't like I had.
You're staying in your car. So did you use in your car?
No.
Where'd you use?
At a friend's house.
Friend's house. Why didn't you stay at your friend's house?
Well, I did for a little bit. I didn't necessarily even sleep in my car.
So why didn't you sleep at your friend's house?
Because that particular friend is like kind of like handsy and just like expects certain things, I guess. So, sorry. Why am I being detained right now? Am I being detained, or am I free to go?
Yes, you are detained.
Okay. And why is that?
Well, a couple reasons. We got a call from here that you and this gentleman are stealing.
Okay, I don't have anything.
Okay,
He does.
that's fine. But if
y'all could just go in there and like see if there's a record of that stuff being bought. It was clearly in his possession. But
are you concerned about something?
no, no. I have stuff to do, but I understand that y'all probably have stuff to do more so than I do. So.
During questioning, the lady made a revelation that completely took the officer by shock.
Something that might be worth mentioning is that I do have my dog in my car.
You have a dog in
Yes,
your
I
car?
do. Yes.
Where?
In my passenger seat. He's in a cooler right now.
Why do you have a dog in your car?
Because I wasn't able to bury him right the moment after he died, and so it just.
When did he die?
A while ago.
A while ago?
Yeah, I kept him in my freezer, like in a freezer just so he wouldn't like decompose and stuff, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, just might be worth it.
Okay.
Is there a dog in there?
There is.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Sorry, just kind of not on the list of the
How dead is that dog? Like how many days?
Like over a month.
Over a month. And why do y'all have a dog in the car?
He's undecisive on where to bury him.
Well, so here's what's going to happen is we're going to search your car.
No, why?
We have probable cause to.
No, there's no probable cause.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detain you in handcuffs and I'm going to sit you down, okay, while we do so, because I don't want you running off.
I was really close to my dog.
I get that.
Yeah.
How long has he been in there?
In that cooler, a week maybe. But I've been keeping him with dry eyes. Stuff to keep him frozen.
Okay, you said there's no drugs.
Not that are mine. No drugs that are mine, but that I'm aware of.
So there are drugs in the car?
I'm saying if you do find they are not mine and I'm not aware of them, I have been bone dry.
You just told me that you used last night.
That one, just that one time. But other than that, I've been bone dry. Literally, I've been sick as shit.
Okay. Just turn around.
Everything was about to go downhill for the group as officers conducted a search of the car and made several other disturbing discoveries, including illegal substances.
Hey, guys, if anything is found in that car, it's not talking to them.
I know, but I can hear you.
Oh, I know, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just letting them know that, they know who it is.
Do they?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us whose it is?
I said, if there's anything found in the car, they know whose it is.
Well, do you know whose it is since it's your car, right?
We've all been living in my car.
Okay, so whose is it? Is honesty that difficult for you?
I'm not being dishonest.
Well, then what would you call it?
What do you mean?
Whose is it, if it's in there?
It's in there. It's not mine.
Well, whose is it?
One of theirs.
Well, how do you know that?
Because they know too. Ask them.
Why don't you tell me?
Because how am I gonna? If it's not mine, how am I gonna know?
Because it's your car and y'all three have been in there.
We've all been right. So why are you only looking at me though?
I've already talked to him. Whose is it? You're the one that brought it up.
Did you say you didn't have any drugs in that car?
No, that's not what he said. So whose is it?
I don't know.
Is it more than interesting that the same kind of tube that you had just came out of the car?
That's because I found that tube like near where a car had been before.
Son of a gun. I'm not sure you know this, and this is a bit sarcastic. Criminals are not allowed in this town.
Even after the items were found, the woman insisted that everything belonged to the two men. But when some substances were found in her purse, she couldn't keep up with the lies.
There's definitely something in that bag that's so gross, man. I'm not going any further. All right, so here's the deal. You're in custody for PODP. You're going to get a citation if you're released. Possession of paraphernalia.
Oh, but okay, but Justice.
He's going for POCS.
Oh, he's supposed to be taking all the charges. Like,
That's not how this works, but
okay, all right.
that is definitely your drug paraphernalia because I found it with your stuff.
I mean, I understand that logic right there, but like we all have been living like in my car, and like it really might not be.
So you're getting a citation. You're going to be released. All right. He's asking if you'll take custody of his property.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and his phone's still in the car. All right. You have a job right now?
No, not an official job. I'll like walk dogs, like neighbors' dogs and stuff.
While the lady received a citation for possession of paraphernalia, the others were charged with theft and resisting without violence. Next, a successful raid operation led the police to uncover a secret cannabis farming business that had been run by a couple for years.
Police search warrant!
What's all in there? Another girl. Another girl?
Yeah, that side.
On February the 7th, 2023, the police raided a house after receiving several reports about an in-house grow operation that had been going on for years in the basement of a couple's apartment. On reaching the house, officers yelled several times for the occupants to come forward. And although they received no response, the search warrant already granted them the pass they needed to go in.
Sheriff's office, search warrant! Sheriff's office, search warrant! If you're in the house, make yourself known!
Yeah, spin off of it.
Sheriff's office, search warrant! Sheriff's office, search warrant! Police search warrant!
Just give him a one.
Search warrant! Police search warrant! Police search warrant! Police search warrant!
We're good?
After moments of looking through the apartment, the residents were still nowhere in sight, but that didn't stop the officers from completing their search. They managed to locate a hidden entrance at a far wing of the home and forced their way in with no idea of what was in there.
There it is. I didn't get it. Yeah. Sheriff, police search warrant! Sheriff, police search warrant! Good. Sheriff, police search warrant!
The hidden entrance led to several rooms that had been turned into a space for the drug plants. This provided the police department with enough evidence to charge the occupants of the apartment, who were identified as Sarah and John. In this horrifying upcoming case, the body of a woman was found in her own home after her boyfriend took her down just so he could secure her insurance money. On the 15th of December 2022, officers were called out to an address to conduct a wellness check on a female. According to the caller, she hadn't shown up to work for over 4 days. And as it would turn out, there was a good reason for that.
Wait a minute, is Amberly here? Amberly? She passed away.
What? You did what?
I can't read. I shot her. Okay, hold on, come here. Where is she? Where is she?
Realizing the disturbing situation they were in, officers quickly went in to search the house. It was here that they would discover something truly horrific.
Where is she?
Watch this up, right? In the back.
What? Independence Police, make yourself known! Independence Police, make yourself known!
Independence Police Sheriff, make something known! Go. Watch your footing. Watch your footing. Clear in here, right? Huh? Clear. Independence Police Sheriff, make something known! Yes, partner, make yourself known! Go. Oh, she's down. What? She's down.
Inside, the officers found a woman lying on the floor of the bedroom with gunshot wounds. In order to find answers about the situation, one of the officers started questioning the creepy man.
What's your name? Tommy? Okay. Yeah, we'll work that out in a second, but I gotta make sure my guys inside are okay. Rungy, you guys good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Hold on.
Sorry.
All right. Is there anyone else inside? Is it just her?
Oh, my butts.
Okay, is it just Amberly? All right. Is it contained in there? When did all this just happen?
Sunday night, Monday morning, Sunday.
Monday morning. We're gonna go in the back of all this other side, my man. A little too tight. Hold on a second. Just take a seat. I'm gonna leave this door cracked. You good? Do you need a squad or anything to check you out? Alright, do you want to tell me what happened here?
We're fighting. He's trash my shit again.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened here? When were you guys fighting?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning? What started the fight?
Trash my shit.
What was it? What was it?
She was selling my TV and stuff.
Okay. And then what happened?
I lost control.
You what now?
I lost control.
Lost control? What made you lose control?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
No.
So when you say you lost control, what do you mean? What'd you shoot her with? 20 gauge?
Go ahead.
Alright, so it was a shotgun you shot her with?
Hey, I gotta get my body camera. You guys.
The disturbing thing about all of this is that the man, identified as Tommy Powell, is withholding a lot of crucial information from the officers. Days prior to ending his girlfriend's life, he took out a $20,000 life insurance policy on her, which was the real motive for her death. Realizing how much trouble he is really in, Tommy starts to feel sick during his interrogation. He knows he's done for at this point.
I'm Detective Strine with the Independence Police. This is Detective Young with Delsmere. Okay. I don't know anything, man. I was at home, just kind of hanging out. Apparently, we got a call to your home. What's going on? You shot your girlfriend? Okay.
So, real quick, who lives there? Whose name's on the lease?
Mine.
Your name's on the lease? Okay.
Is it like a stomach bug, Tommy, or do you got the flu? What's going on, buddy? Talk to me. COVID? Okay.
Oh, so you haven't been to the doctor?
In the end, he was convicted of and sentenced to life in prison. While this weird man didn't hide that he committed such a heinous crime against his partner, this other woman named Courtney pretended to be a loving partner after taking her boyfriend's life.
All of a sudden, this is what happened.
What's his name?
I just Christian Tobetchik from Open Soul. Yeah, I'm scared of him.
On the 3rd of April 2022, Miami police officers received a truly disturbing phone call that involved a domestic disturbance from a couple who lived in a luxury apartment in Miami.
Oh, my boyfriend is dying of death. Ma'am, what is the address? 8130 Northeast 7th Ave. I'm so sorry.
Courtney and her boyfriend had been dating for 2 years before the incident, and although they appeared like a perfectly happy couple on the outside, their relationship was nothing to write home about. They were always at loggerheads with each other, and their domestic disputes sometimes required police intervention. However, this particular fight had gone a bit too extreme. When the cops arrived, Courtney's boyfriend, Christian Tochukwu Obumseli, was found bleeding out, barely clinging to life. Courtney was eventually taken in for interrogation, and it was at this point that things got really interesting.
Listen, you don't have to apologize, okay? I completely understand. Alright? Things happen, and you can't control it. Okay? So, you don't have to apologize for it. Alright? Detective Racino, okay? And then my partner, Sergeant.
As time went on, she started expressing concern for her injured boyfriend. But the cops, in order not to ruin their chances of getting any meaningful information from her, assured her that he was fine.
Is he okay?
He's still at the hospital. They're still monitoring him and talking to him. So we're waiting.
Oh my God! So he didn't even have to have surgery.
Well, I don't know. They're still doing X-rays and stuff like that. So I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear a response.
That's all I have to know. Thank God.
So
that's all I need.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
And once we're done, I'll go talk to them again and see what's the update. Okay. All right.
Up to this point, it was difficult to determine if Courtney was telling the truth or not. She maintained a positive attitude throughout the interaction. Moreover, her body language seemed to align with someone who was possibly being honest. She leaned forward, maintained eye contact with the officers, and provided direct and prompt responses to their questions. Eventually, she began to reveal what actually led to the stabbing.
But I just feel like, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe they'll just hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then I said choking me on the floor. It's just they were looking at my neck and I was like, I'm not saying choking me whatever. But he had my neck. And this happened twice before. Where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor. I could not breathe. And I don't think that he was trying to kill me. But I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. So yeah, I'm on the floor in heavy pins and lets me up. I'm on the get my mom on the phone, and I'm just trying to really remember. I got my mom on the phone, and I remember she was standing against the couch. We were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened over by the door, and somehow it was over in the living room. We were standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen, and I was in the kitchen. And then he just I could see all the lights in his eyes, and he was coming at me. And so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was I swear to God. I swear to God. It was just I grab and be don't come anywhere closer to me.
At this point, the only meaningful information that she had given the cops so far was that she acted in self-defense.
Earlier, there was having 2 other times I couldn't breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think just like this kind of thing where I was saying do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might this is different, I think. But if he's choking me or pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab my knife. I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it.
Despite the knife being found deep in her boyfriend's body, she told them that she did not stab him. However, her description of how the knife ended up in his chest was rather unusual, to say the least.
And he's coming at me he's gonna grab either the phone or the knife or something, and so I was just I was don't come any closer. It's coming at me, and I threw it. And I meant for it to go.
How far away was he?
So I was by my fridge, and he was by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10
you...
feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the...
Was it closer than I am?
No. This is further.
Or like what, like the length of this room?
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh, well, if I said... Yeah, you're right. It is more than 10 feet. Then it is definitely further than this.
Well, the image is closer. It looks a lot smaller than clear.
It was further than that.
Okay. So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch? You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was between. I was in front of the fridge. He was by the couch.
Yes, and then
behind my island.
Then what kind of movements did he make that he at the moment? He was gonna walk
running at me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
What was he doing? Like, was he doing something with his hands or?
Doing it had his hands up. I couldn't tell you exactly.
Was he yelling at you at the time?
Yes.
Yeah. What was he saying?
Well, I'm supposed to tell. Just put my hand up. I really need to like think.
You just flung it over your head or from
like this.
So from like beside your head?
Holding it, yeah. So not like, okay, like I'm holding it like this. This is not the knife, the
blade to it?
Right, the blade. I'm not, I for dang sure did not have him. That would be insane. I mean, I didn't even think that this would touch him. But I mean, I thought that I would scare him by just grabbing it. I thought I would scare him by just grabbing it, but that didn't work. So, anyway, comes at me and then I just flung it. Okay. And I was kind of just trying to fling it past him.
When you threw it, when you flung it, how close was he at that time?
I mean, I said 10 feet, but if this is 10 feet, it was definitely more than 10 feet.
Okay.
It is important to mention that this wasn't the only time that the couple had been investigated by the police. About a year before this incident, they also had a serious domestic incident that resulted in the couple being investigated by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Footage from that investigation revealed that Courtney might have been the abusive partner, but the detectives had no idea of them.
Are you okay?
Yes,
What's up with the door?
trapped in here. I've been saying this for
Okay, do you require medical attention? Do you require medical attention? Do you need a doctor right now?
I'm trying to breathe. I just feels isolated. I have
Investigation shows that you threw a glass at him, and that in this state is considered a battery.
And just the day before the incident, police had also been at their Miami apartment for a similar incident.
I never would have called the police because I wanted to do that.
So you didn't call?
I didn't. Nobody.
You called. Okay, hold on, ma'am. Let him talk. Ma'am, hold on. Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel.
Okay.
She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
So initially.
Eventually, the cops told her about the actual state of her boyfriend. Her reaction to the news was so exceptional that anyone who witnessed it would have easily believed that she couldn't have been a killer.
We have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is not real, right? Okay. There's no fucking way. Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Yeah.
No. Okay. okay? I need to hug my mom. I'll talk to your parents for a moment. I cannot be left alone in like a room by myself after this. No, that's not true. That's not real, right? It is real. Christian is dead. Yes. Yeah, I know. I know, I just can't believe it.
Courtney's lawyer was able to convince the cops officially that she acted in self-defense, and she was let off the hook. She quickly moved on like nothing had happened. Well, at least until disturbing videos later surfaced, revealing that Courtney wasn't actually who she claimed to be.
Shut up and let me slap you, dumb. Give me my phone.
You have your phone.
You literally talked to her without telling me.
Courtney, I was on a bike ride and she passed me and I said hi. You and Courtney are having a live chat. My bad, I forgot to tell you that. That doesn't make you to act and call me a You're a Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I want you to get away from me.
Inside right now.
Courtney, that's a I asked you so many times that I don't know, and I apologize, but you hit me.
Shut the
There was also a video of her being drunk in public a few days after her boyfriend's death, when she was naturally expected to be mourning.
Yeah, and they're seeking justice. Yeah,
What?
I'll videotape her. Right now, you should go. Yeah, you should go. Because you just know my boyfriend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, and he's waiting. Yeah, okay.
This new evidence revealed that Courtney was actually an abuser, and as a result, her late boyfriend's family officially took her to court. An examiner was brought in to debunk Courtney's claims that she simply threw the knife at her late boyfriend.
Based on the information you received that the defendant was alleged to have thrown this knife, do your observations support that?
If the person who supposedly did this is an expert knife thrower, and the knife is the type of knife that you can throw, I guess that could have happened.
Did you receive any information that the defendant was a knife thrower?
No.
So based on that fact that you did not receive that information, would it support that?
No.
And what would you expect to see a knife do if someone just flung it at somebody?
It would just hit the body and bounce off.
Now, as a result of this case, did you come to a cause, or did you make a determination as to the cause and manner of death?
Yes.
Could you please explain those to the court?
The cause of death was stab wound of right subclavian artery. The manner of death was homicide.
As of December 2023, the investigation is still ongoing, and she faces up to life imprisonment if convicted of second-degree with a deadly weapon. Courtney is currently being held at the Miami-Dade jail awaiting trial.